heard this, and I heard my colleague saying the fact that it's not a real gun that in itself is a new fact. But you should this let's assume that okay fine it was not a real gun. That's a fact that was available to them. It was available to them. That fact was not used in their first bill application. That fact could have been used in their first bill application to indicate that the state does not have a strong case with regards to what now is
Hello, guys.
that they have a
So we are watching a case of a bail hearing for Paseka Mboro, Prophet Mboro. Let's see how it will go.
the accused persons have been found with
So yeah,
a rifle. That was available. So to use that an available fact as in a bail on new facts application and not say no we're using this as part of the new facts, no, but then we're using this or as on the basis of a technical issue first before we delve into the daily. That's disguising what they're actually trying to do. And the same thing is strongly opposed to the manner in which the defense is going about this proceedings. They in the States we were confusing proceedings. It became just a confusion, but Your Worship did clarify that there's a point in limine and the state will accept your application. But having said that, Your Worship, we still maintain that this receipt says nothing. This picture says nothing.
don't mind that.
Ordinarily, it ought to have, because the gun, be it a blank gun, replica, has a serial number. And the receipt in relation to that purchase ought to have a serial number. Which purchase does that receipt? This is and therefore we should there is also that it is a shadow file.
Okay, guys. We're still watching the case here. As you can see,
And the other one is still
let's open the comments
not
and see what people are saying.
the
Yo,
other one is still in the well, not in possession, physical possession of the first applicant, but he knows where it is. And the state is of the view that which we saw on video, which was fired in public, is
shots were fired in public.
rifle.
Wow.
And therefore, the Schedule 4, or rather I believe it's
fired in public.
the fourth count. The fourth count
Mboro is an entitled bread.
in that the state has seen in the videos that this person was firing a rifle, and furthermore, this does not prove that what this person had on the day was not a rifle. This proves nothing. This shows whatever.
I believe this guy is a prosecutor.
So, Your Worship, I don't know.
I
I'm still gonna go to, but we live it in the court times, Your Worship, seeing that my colleague was addressing a point in limine for Your Worship to come to a judicial decision in this regard.
So are they gonna give him a bail?
Thank you, Worship.
I'm not too sure. Let me see.
State has not addressed,
Uh,
let me say,
two viewers. Okay. Is that Nelson Mandela?
was a rifle. They have not alleged it was an automatic rifle.
Malala is gaining confidence somewhere somehow. Comment section is crazy.
They talk about
Malala
it,
should
it's not
calm down.
worship.
It is not yet time for cross examination. Yeah, this is not time for cross examination. This is a bail hearing.
Of that,
It's not a trial.
the worship every
Wait a minute, what? Yeah, it's not a trial. Yeah. Guys, I could have been a lawyer, but I did change the law, the cause.
every firearm has serial number. I
Yes.
have said, Your Worship, the state has failed. They have failed to put in their affidavit the serial number.
Is this Nelson Mandela?
If serial number has been interfered with, rubbed off, the state
Let me troll them.
the serial number has been
Let me do a joke.
thus the weapon is sent for ballistics. Here they give us a reference of ballistics. Using the same argument, any gun that we would have taken for ballistics would be the same.
That's little brother of
There
Nelson
is
Mandela.
nothing in law that says a replica must have serial number. We have not shown that. A replica is a replica.
Let's see.
It's not
Oh,
a real gun.
Abu, Uma Diva alone. Somebody just did the same joke before I did it.
You see on that picture there are one that is not a military man like myself, Your Worship, will see it that this is not a real gun. Now the danger of it, Your Worship,
They are saying it's not real.
that
Yo, these people can lie.
the carrier, the hold of that gun, because if I'm not aware it's not a real gun,
This is my.
so the danger is not on the public, it's on the same person who's holding that weapon. Now, he comes in, he argues to say, no, they are two rifles. There is no evidence before this court to show that really there is the second rifle. It's just a hearsay misleading the court. In fact,
Yeah, man.
prosecution
Now the sound is good.
not once
Hal,
has misled this court.
cameraman.
Have come to court and say, when we say
They have come to court and say.
that accused is the parent of the two children, the holder of the right. And they said, no, we've got a temporary or court order, interim court order that granted their granny
Yo.
a right to the children, which is not true, Your Worship. So if they are so much damned to mislead the court,
Dude,
Your Worship, they are the
even if the gun doesn't have bullets, a toy gun is treated with the same respect
assist this
of the fake gun, of the real gun.
correct conclusion, not what they want.
Dude, he's trying too hard. Even the gun where it's fake, it's treated with the same
Talk about
attitude.
rifle. Very interesting. The applicants were at the police station.
Malala is saying nothing. Yeah, dude.
All the tools that
He says something, but now he's saying nothing.
found them at the police station.
Respect of the fake gun,
Second rifle.
of the real gun.
If we talked about a video, he should have shown us the video that there is a second a rifle.
Okay, guys, sorry for that.
Now they come up and speculate. Say there is a second.
Malala is cooking noodles.
It's an embarrassment.
Okay, let me.
The police and prosecution was allowed to be used as a rubber stamp of the police. It's an embarrassment, Your Worship. Here, I was expecting my learned friend to say yes, a rifle is a Schedule 5, and then he support this statement. Where does he get that? A rifle is a Schedule 5. It's a Schedule 5. If the rifle is being used in robbery, yes, Your Worship. If the rifle is used in murder, yes, Your Worship. But not just a rifle and then you say
Yep.
it's a Schedule 5.
Yeah, to some degree, it's not
I
Schedule
have
5.
put it, Your Worship, to say this is a replica. But again, Your Worship, I've argued in terms of the real rifle is not a Schedule 5. And they have not contested my argument, Your Worship. As we stand now, they have not contradicted whatever I've said is not a Schedule 5. Your Worship, we will leave it to court to make its own decision. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, I just want to hear the whole. Remember, guys, this guy, he said that every time they come to court, he loses 100,000 rands. Prosecute.
Okay, we can sworn in, Your Worship, and do that.
Hey guys, things that happens in court, man, it takes long time, man. They are. Am I streaming in my live stream? This is my first live stream. Hopefully it will go alright. You know, kinda when you are in a bail hearing, you are not supposed to talk anything. When you are in a bail hearing, you are not supposed to talk anything. Okay, I just found a way to live stream, and I'm gonna live stream into. This guy was saying Maufuna imbi ilete. Now Violetile he's now a son. What's said is that even the bodyguard is there. Weak prosecutor, this one. It's not about being weak, ne? It's about doing the right thing. As a prosecutor, you take the evidence, you try to prosecute the person. With the evidence that you have, you are not trying to fabricate or play against or do what. You are just doing your job, prosecuting the evidence. I have a little bit of a law. I did 1 year of law, so log. I don't gonna go tell you more. The bodyguard looks crazy. Hey, people. Nice girl, smile as well. In a sense of bail, man, these people, the reason now they were denied bail for such a long time is because whatever what they made.
ile ya rekwa ko 290 China Mall amakam ko Johannesburg eleng bitsolane leo le apya ba hlalosa gore melato e mebedi le qosa yona ya kidnap gotse ya wetela ya bana ba babedi.
Just because the prosecutor doesn't show charismatic energy doesn't mean he's weak. People, let's stop being fooled by charismatic energy. Charismatic energy doesn't mean anything. Facts in court, they work. Can be too charismatic, but if your facts are not in order in court, you will not win the cases. That's a lesson in the law that we had. We must avoid feelings because there's no feelings in court, even though Madala is trying to play feelings, but
I tlhoke gore motho a be le license gore a tshware le hape rifle eo mme se rifle ya mannete le sethunya se tshwanang le rifle le a tloa hlalosa gore o sebetsa jaaka modisi o sena ditokomane le yona molato ba qotsang ona ka seme schedule 5 o thunya ha se thunya mo pela ga setšhaba le yona ka seme schedule 5 molato wa hlasetsa e mebedi le khosa yona le yona ka sene schedule 5 le hape o supa motho ka sethunya ka sene schedule 5 ba le no sena sethunya se leng sa bontsha gore motho la supa ka sethunya le a wa hlalosa gore molato le khosa ngona wa tshwara sethunya ho sena license e leng rifle ka sebe schedule 5 ba ne o tse tokomane kgotsa receipt e bontshang gore rifle eo ne se rifle ya mannete.
Guys, what I realize about people, the psychology of people, they love things that appears. It's not about what the person did. It's about how do they appear. For example, the bodyguard is smiling. Somebody is saying, that smile, I don't like it, what. Smile has nothing to do with what they did. This guy who's reading Sesotho, it's funny, man. Eyes butchering Sesotho.
Siko kai le hape ke ka lebaka le etsang gore se sa fumana ko police station ke eng le hape video e mosekisi a buang ka yona ke iko kai hobane e sa tliswa jaaka bopaki mona le a wa hlalosa gore sethunya se wa haebane ne se sebediso o tshwara po kgotsa bolaya motho mong ana tla hlalohanya hobane
yo go mamela language interpretation e jwa
se se bua ke moledi wa lona seo ke tla ke na ko se se bua.
A lot of people are questioning the mental health of the bodyguard. They should be questioning this too. Him and the bodyguard, they are not make sure. When you mess with God, this is what happens to you, dude. This should teach you a very, very good lesson. Don't go around messing with God. How do I change the title?
ba tswela pele.
How do I change the title?
Haebaneng ka nnete ba batla tokomane e bontshang gore molato ona kwa Schedule 5 o tla kopa molato o kgutlisetswe morao hore a kgone ho buisana le baeteledipele ba hae kgotsa basekisi ba baholo ba kgone ho mo thusa ka tokomane e tla bontshang gore molato ona ka nnete ke wa Schedule 5. Le hape wa hlalosa gore dintlha tsohle tse ba di buileng ke moemedi wa lona se dintlha tse dintjha. Le hape wa hlalosa gore haebaneng ba ntse ba netefatsa gore ba batla certificate sa
Maponesa.
Schedule 5 ba tla kopa gore molato o busetswe morao, le hape a ka se tsebe gore o tla hloka.
Hello guys, you can comment down below. We're just listening to them interpreting what's going on. So basically, the lawyers lawyers are very fun. I did 1 year of law, so it's funny seeing what's happening. So they are trying to claim that the guns were not real. The word God. This guy one chat like word God. He must be released ka December. Bodyguard to rata attention. Bodyguard. Mzala rata attention. Mzala. So guys, no Janana, don't worry, there's nothing that you are missing. The interpretation of what the lawyer said. So they're gonna go into giving him the deliberation. Let's see if it will stick. So they're claiming the gun was a fake gun. Come on, dude, we know it was not a fake gun. But in a court of law, it's not about we know, it's about what you can prove. If you can't prove it was real, then it was not real. If you can prove it was real, then it's real. If you cannot prove it was not real, court of law doesn't entertain feelings. They entertain facts. So they are going back to.
I'll conduct my testimony in English. No objection. So help me God.
Let's wait and see. You guys are no longer watching. Okay, fuck you, dude. Let's wait and see.
Where are you employed?
You guys are no longer watching. Fuck you, dude.
How long have you been employed?
22 years service, Your Worship.
What's your rank?
I'm currently a captain in the police, Your Worship.
Which division or station or department?
I'm based at SAPS district, Ekurhuleni.
And then this the case relating to Article 1 and criminal case, are you aware of it?
I am, Your Worship.
How are you aware and involved in it?
The matter was allocated to me immediately after the incident, Your Worship, to investigate.
And so you're an investigating officer?
I am, Your Worship.
Investigation's finalized?
Not yet, Your Worship. We're still waiting for the video in question, Your Worship, that was downloaded at the school. We sent it to cybercrime for them to do analysis for us. And the SAP-69 as well is outstanding.
So, as an investigating officer, you are aware of what transpired on the 5th of August 2024 in relation to accused number 1, 2. There was a third accused, was applicant 1 and 2 today. How many videos do you have during this investigation? How many videos did you manage to recover?
It's one video, Your Worship, that was downloaded from the school CCTV footage.
And then in that video, can you just briefly tell us did you have sight of the video?
Yes, I did immediately after the first appearance of both accused before this honorable court.
And then what did you observe when you had sight of the video?
Yeah, I went to school after the appearance and
Yeah.
I viewed the footage there in the presence of the headmaster of the school. What
Dr.
I've seen there, it's from the gate, Your Worship, there was a black BMW and a white vehicle and the other vehicle across the road. And I saw accused number 1 and number 2 before this honorable court coming in. Accused number 1 was having 2 pangas and number 2 was in possession of the rifle in question, Your Worship. And there was fight inside the school staff rooms there, where accused number 3 was locked in the butler door that goes through the passage. But finally, when accused number 1 was fighting there, he managed to give accused number 3 a panga to open the forced entry to open the door. And they managed to come out, and he was like paving people who were in front of him with the panga. And when they leave the gate, there were people who were passing by who were actually disturbing him to get into his BMW. And the accused number 2 was in possession of the rifle. And accused number 1 went into his BMW vehicle. He came back with another rifle and he fired 1 shot. That's why he dispersed the crowd. And they managed to get into this BMW and the other one into that other vehicle. It was the driver of that vehicle and the guy who was carrying the 2 kids with.
And then in your investigation, I see that you mentioned several weapons. Were there any weapons?
Why people are talking about Kelu Khumalo? This is not a case of Kelu Khumalo. And again, we're not too sure Kelu Khumalo did kill Senzo. So, something sketchy happened, but let's not.
But this other rifle that was used to fire a shot was not recovered.
So how do you know from your investigation and what's seen in the video, how do you know which rifle is which? Seen that there's 2 rifles and you mentioned that the other one was in the boot and the other one was carried, was carried by the second applicant. How do you know which one is it?
I cannot tell as to whether the one-handed is the one that was used by accused number 1 or is the one that was in possession of accused number 2. That
How do I change the title of the last time, guys?
As a police officer, do you have any form of experience relating to firearms and so forth?
That is why I took it to ballistic, because I knew I'm not a ballistic expert. But what I can tell you is a replica is an imitation of certain firearm. And a replica is not a toy. And what you are talking about there, it has, a replica cannot have, a toy cannot have the so-called trigger. A toy cannot have a barrel. But I don't want to go in details into that. I think it's wise enough maybe for the court to invite a ballistic expert to come and give. But the little I know is a replica is not a toy. That is why it has a barrel.
Yeah. Replica is not a toy.
It has a trigger.
It's a fake gun.
That you can pull and it will discharge.
So you say the accused person, accused number 2, or rather the first applicant, sorry. The first applicant in the video was firing shots with here as what the handgun or rifle or what type of gun in your view?
It's a rifle. It looks exactly like the one that was handed into the police.
And from what you see, would you say maybe you can't tell, but in your view, would you say was it a
Okay, guys.
replica or a real
Still
gun?
watching the show, Mboro case.
The one that was in possession of case number 1.
No, I'm saying is the one that was used to fire shots.
Look, even this one. that we're
This
talking about,
prosecutor looks
if you see
defeated.
it, or if one point you with, or if you see somebody carrying that, you
He's
cannot
just
say
tired because they
this
keep
is a-
talking about the same thing.
That is why people are all over the place. So even that one, I cannot tell as
Hey,
to whether
Mboro is gonna do years here in this
replica
case.
or it's a real
Somebody
one.
say
Up
Mboro
until
might do
now, I
3
don't
to
have
5 years. No. I believe maximum is 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
It's only this rifle that we're talking about, and other rifle, other firearms was not recovered. Rifle that we're talking about,
And
and other rifle,
the one that you have, in relation to ballistic reports and so forth.
A lot of people, they don't understand how court procedures goes.
It is well position of the
Court procedures is not where we entertain feelings.
It does.
We entertain facts.
The real gun or replica.
You know,
Look, Mboro. Allah.
let's read that report if the court permits.
Look, Mboro. Allah.
No, but you must use it.
Let's read
Or
that
you
report.
not.
I don't.
He's
I don't
starting
know
with his.
real gun. Like I said to you, replica is not a toy. So if you're saying to me, is it a real gun?
he
I have a
started.
problem with that one.
So
These two
is it a
guys, man.
replica or is it what sort of gun is it?
That's what I'm saying. If the court permits, let's just read that one line that identifies.
These two guys, man,
You mentioned the
mentally wise.
Yes, I am.
Bishop, with the permission of the court.
We have no objection, Your Worship.
Remember this person,
No objection, Your Worship.
I wanna show you some video, the video. Okay, let's go back. I will show you the video what he did, what he was saying, so that we can refresh your mind.
Can I, with your permission, Your Worship? Okay.
So you're still listening in the back, ne?
3.1. I'll start where they are talking specifically about the firearm, Your Worship. It says it's 9mm PAK caliber.
Let's pause here a little
I
bit.
can't read this English. You say that
Let me refresh your mind on what this person was saying back then. Look here. This is the kind of person that you're talking about, ne? They're
says
smiling.
9mm PAK
They think they got this in the back.
Kyoku model AK-9 fully automatic blank firing assault rifle with the following serial numbers.
So, sir, in your view, if a person uses that, the rifle that you managed to secure into his position, they use it at a person, can it cause damage?
Yeah, if it's at close range, definitely it will cause a damage.
Damage in terms of
yeah, I mean, it sparks the fire. If it can damage your eyes. Let me give you an example. You can be blind if it's fired very close to your face.
Mboro. Mboro, he can't. Look, Mboro. You're not supposed to be talking, dude.
And you say the other one.
These two people are clowns, dog.
And it hasn't been located. Correct.
Correct.
Is there anything further that you think we should address to the court regarding?
They are smiling, and this might play bad into their.
Yeah, I want to say before this honorable court that the vehicle used when I arrived at Katlehong North police station, they were all not there.
John Nana, they started
All
with
the
their
people that was
reaction.
used
Look,
in
this
the
guy.
crime, they were all not there.
Look at this guy.
And I interviewed witnesses, and there are witnesses who were like pointed with a pistol, not
Yo,
a
Nana,
rifle,
we.
by accused number one. And when I checked,
This guy has
fire
many
police
lawyers,
rate,
ne?
With accused number one's ID, I've established that he's owning 2 licensed firearms. So that's all what I wanted to put before this honorable court.
Please, guys, please don't talk about the long language translation. Hi.
e ya ntsa etsa dipatlisiso ka yona e ya tshwanetseng a nka fumane sekolong mo ketsahalong e leng ya etsang teng le a pele a botsa gore video e bonene a hlalosa gore e bone pela ga morao a hore ona ba qhosiwa le hlaile hlantlha mo pela lekgotla le a bo a hlalosa gore ile ya mane sekolong a lo sheba le principal wa sekolong le hape se a se bone gore mo hekeng ona le koloi tse pedi BMW esweu
Gandhi Mboro. This guy's bad. Both of them, it's like, dude, these are clowns. Oh, you. So today, Madluput, hey people.
le hape
Yep.
wa hlalosa gore sethunya sa ho bapala kgotsa replica
Not a
e na le
joke.
ha ena barele kgotsa mo kulong e kena teng kgotsa trailer mo o sebedisang ho thunya sethunya teng le hape wa hlalosa gore sethunya se a se boneng ko videong ha na bonnete ba gore ke sona se tshwereng ke maponisa kgotsa ha se sona le hape wa hlalosa gore sethunya se seng sa bobedi se leng sa sebediswa ba se fumana le hape ba ile ba etsa dipatlisiso ba
If it's true he's a prophet, he can escape. First of all, if you are a prophet, doesn't mean you can escape. A prophet is somebody who speaks some things in the future. I'm not talking from Mboro because he's not a Christian. I'm talking as a normal Christian. Even if you can be a prophet, you cannot escape. The mission is not for you to escape. You understand? Again, you're not supposed to escape as a prophet. Not unless you are wrongfully ADHD, adrenaline, hyperactive disorder, whatever. Mboro, use your magic escape once. You are a prophet, Mos. Which prophet have you ever seen escaping? No prophet. Not prophet.
Thank you.
Okay, nice one. So let's get to the meat of the issue.
Your Worship, I have not been handed the report,
That's
which
Monday.
is now before court. Whether the witness used one line of that report,
Ooh.
it's before court now. We're entitled to a copy of
Why will police lie, man?
not tomorrow. But
I know they can lie, but dude,
and I've not yet
we saw the video on the
provided
internet.
with that copy. I have said, if you dispute
Advocate Mandle. Hi, people.
the schedule,
I
and if anybody comes there and witness
that's true
state
report.
parade, because we will now get the opportunity to cross-examine.
Umkhulu
You
akayohlala
have told
phansi.
this court that you visited the school.
Yep.
When was that? Date, time?
Okay, guys, I feel
I
like
can, through you,
I'm gonna
Your
stop
Worship,
it right here because I feel like
along
we've
the
been
line
keep
with,
going.
dates and time, Your Worship.
Let's see. How much have we? How long? Let's keep it under 1 hour. Let's keep it under 1 hour. They have all the time in the world. Don't worry. Prosecutor is not laughing at all. This court is a joke. Not a Wawana. This is what when people are given an opportunity to see what's happening in court, they will start commenting shit. Mboro chatla. They're waiting for the police to sort of incompetent officers. Guys, remember this is real life. This is not a joke. This is not a movie. It's a real life situation. So guys, we're gonna do more of this live stream. I'm starting to enjoy them. These police are taking a long time to let's talk to produce the dates. They just taking a long time to take out the docket and giving it to the lawyer. Now the court is gonna delay for
Your Worship, the date was
time.
the 16th
Okay, there we
of
go.
the 8th month 2024.
16th.
16 August. What time, sir?
I cannot be exact, Your Worship, with the time, but that I can tell it's the date, Your Worship.
Was it in the morning or in the afternoon?
Your Worship, I didn't look at my time, but it was in the afternoon.
Afternoon at school. I wonder what Madala is.
Were you accompanied by any other person or you were alone?
Is he up to?
Hey, I'm Josh. The guy.
I was alone.
Wonder what Madala is.
Were you accompanied by any other person or you You told this court that you are from the regional office. Where is that office situated?
Your Worship, it's not regional.
This guy is now gonna ask like
District office. Yes.
every question in the world.
In Clorcop, it's just between Kempton Park and Tembisa, Your Worship.
Chloroco.
Oh, my apology.
Mkulu has been a lawyer for a very, very long time. You can see him.
My apology, Your Worship. Yeah, I was just answering the question, where am I based? I was saying I'm at district office, Your Worship. It's in Clorcop, just between Tembisa and Kempton Park.
So these guys have local police in payroll. So what's happening is that a police that is outside the area had to come to infiltrate.
Do you know when this incident happened?
That is outside the area had to come
Yes, Your Worship.
to infiltrate.
Could you give us the date?
That is outside.
It was on the 5th, Your Worship, of the 8th month this year, Your Worship.
Okay. I wonder what is he up to. So guys, I'm gonna stop the live stream after 10 minutes. I just wanted
You say
to
you
hear the
were
deliberation.
given a video by who?
Your Worship, I was never given a video. I viewed the video and thereafter I called the expert to come and download it.
Like who gave you the video? This guy is not a time for cross mark. I do understand. He wants to take his client outside the prison.
Where exactly where you viewed that video?
Right in the headmaster's office, Your Worship.
In the principal's office. Were you alone or were you somebody? I'm predicting that question. Who else saw the video?
What did you see in that video?
Like I said, Your Worship, the most interesting part is when they leave the crime scene. There were people who were passing by that block, the accused number one.
Car.
Let me not say accused number one. It was a black BMW. I don't know whose vehicle is that. There were people who were blocking accused number one to get into his vehicle. That's when he went in, opened the door, pulled another rifle. When accused number two was clearly seen carrying the other rifle, he fired one shot, he dispersed people, he got into the vehicle, and they drove off.
You were given the
So the people were blocking the applicants from entering their vehicle.
Correct, Your Worship.
Okay guys.
Did you see anything inside the school on that video? What transpired?
Which side of the school is asking?
In the video, it shows
Correct.
saying inside the school,
Correct.
wherever
Correct.
part of that.
People were just flying all over the schoolyard and inside the between passage inside the school building, Your Worship.
There was no fight inside.
There was.
Right? Tell the court. Tell the
There was.
court.
I have explained that, Your Worship, to say accused number 3 was locked inside. It's a butler door passage. That in front of that door, there was chaos. It was fight.
Man, this is not gonna end.
Waving each other with pangas and rifles. And that's when he handed in the other panga for accused number 3 to forcefully open that door. And when they leave, there was like fight as well. But because they were in position of the rifle and pangas and they were armed, and other people were not armed, they managed to escape that situation. That's when he arrived at the gate, already there were people who blocked his vehicle. And he went inside, Your Worship, in that vehicle. That's where he pulled a vehicle. He fired one shot, managed to disperse people, and they got into different vehicles and they followed each other.
Madam.
Accused number 3 locked inside.
Correct,
Did you
Your Worship.
inquire why was he locked inside?
The reason for him to be locked there, I spoke to Deputy Principal, Your Worship. He was saying he couldn't understand why one can force to take keys that belongs to him. Then he said to him, look, let's go inside, let me call the police and other family members to verify if surely indeed you are eligible to have these keys with you.
As a policeman, a seasoned policeman with 22 years of service, locking of a parent behind the butler, was it lawful?
If there was a violence,
There's no crime with that. The deputy principal never committed any crime. It was just to say, look, wait, let me understand your story. Why are you two guys fighting over the kids? And you should call the police and see how can we best sort out this issue. So there was no crime.
I have not talked about crime. I've said, is it lawful?
It's not unlawful, my
It's
Your
not
Worship.
unlawful. Oh. Thank you, Your Worship. Yes, thank you, Your Worship. You have testified in this court to say that you have a report. Have you received this report? Your Worship, I just want to place it. I have not received the report.
okay.
You said the report says that the
Madala is cooking.
the rifle is a fire blank. Is that correct?
It's correct, Your Worship, but I wanted to say to you, the author of that document, if you want to go further and explain what is this, what is that.
No,
you'll
no,
have a
I'm
problem.
not interested in the author. I'm interested in what you are telling this court.
You are correct.
You are saying the rifle fire blank.
According to the report, you are correct, Your Worship.
Does it require a license?
You should call the expert to come and explain that part, Your Worship.
Thank you.
It's not my line.
Thank you. No. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. you have talked about the second rifle that is still missing. Can we have that video to see that indeed there is such a rifle?
Correct, Your Worship. If given time, that will be available.
Is that rifle identical to the one you have now?
I don't understand the question, Your Worship.
I'm asking a simple question. Is the rifle that you're saying you are still looking for it identical to the one that you have now, that you have a report on?
I cannot say, Your Worship. I cannot be able to answer that question, Your Worship.
What color was the vehicle where you say the accused went to?
Black.
It looks black on
Yeah.
the footage. Your
Let
Worship.
me
It looks back.
let me show you. This is the color of the vehicle.
What will you say if I tell you there was no black car in that area?
That's your view.
Thank you. You have told this court that firing a blank at close range, it can blind a person.
Correct.
What's going on now?
How did you come to the conclusion that a blank firing weapon, or as you say it, is a Schedule 5?
Your Worship, he like this word blank. A replica, Your Worship, is not a toy.
What is it?
It's an imitation of a firearm.
Imitation
It's an imitation.
of a firearm.
You
Okay, guys.
something that looks like
Feel like we're gonna end it right here because it's getting too long.
Is it a firearm?